What's up? We back.
What's going on, people? How y'all feeling, man?
Zone 34.
If you didn't know.
I am NeVah.
Yeah, that Boink, of course.
And we back to talk about... What are we talking about today?
Man.
What's that, yo?
Oh, what I'm doing here, I'm checking to see all the fours that's dropping this year, bro. But the crazy thing is, like, beautiful. A lot of them are nice.
Yo,
like the power canvas joints. But there's one problem.
What's the problem, yo?
The Jumpman sign.
Oh.
It takes away that classic retro look.
No Nike Air?
None.
No Nike Air.
Nathaniel Jones. None.
Jumpman sign.
Jumpman, bro.
So basically is, right, you don't want the shoe because it don't have Nike Air on the back.
Pretty much.
So right now, I think we're going to discuss, what should I call it? To air or not to air?
That is the question.
That is the question. Yo, real talk, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Going all the way back to the Chicago's, original Jordan 1, OGs. Everybody pressed for a retro. They want this shoe, they love this shoe. And, hey, I can't even knock it, it's a beautiful shoe. It's a beautiful shoe.
I mean, you can't go wrong with it, bro.
But it's the biggest reason why everybody wants this shoe and they really don't want to fuck with a Jordan Mid or what have you, is this. That Nike Air sign.
That right there.
That Nike Air sign. It means a lot back then, even though Michael Jordan was signed to Nike. At first he didn't have his own like brand or anything. He was just another athlete signed to, well, he was the first big athlete signed to Nike. So of course stamped all on their shoes was Nike Air. And to this day, how many 30, 40 years later, you know, everybody wants a Jordan with Nike Air on it, especially 1-6.
It's only right.
So my thing is, and really, this is both of us. Our thing is like,
for years it's been like that. Whatever.
What it's been like, yo? What it's been like? Speak your mind, yo. Speak your mind, yo.
It's been like this. From Jordan 1 to 6. We know once he hit the 7, the Jumpman logo came.
Yeah,
cool.
That's when they started, you know, endorsing that Jordan brand thing from 7 on down. But
we can't have no stop to that. We know we ain't say so. There's some good Jordans after 6 that have the Jumpman because that was it. But then you got something like these, the maroons. I mean, like
beautiful shit.
Beautiful. Like,
beautiful
come
shit.
on now. And of course,
Sale. We like Sale.
Sale.
And the biggest thing, right? OG colorway, right? Nike Air.
Yeah.
Nike Air.
Bro, did they even came out with one without the Nike Air?
As far as this?
That maroon.
As far as it, nah.
They didn't.
The retro was
my point exactly.
The retro was accurate. It's like Nike Air.
Yeah.
My thing is Jordan brand from 1 to 6. 1 to 6. The OGs. From the Jordan 1, the 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6. When Mike played, they all had Nike Air. So it's just funny that all these years later, every time they drop, or they retro, I ain't gonna say every time, unless it's like a collab or something.
Right.
It has a Jordan sign, a Jumpman sign on it. Yep. It's like, why? Give us Nike Air.
What's the problem with it?
Yo, let me show y'all a couple examples of what we talking about, yo.
Oh, what we have here? What would you like me to grab?
Yo. Now, these right here. Dope colorway. Fresh Prince vibes, colors and all that, right?
Come on now.
But the thing about it is, Boink don't like, what you don't like, yo?
This.
The Jumpman sign.
This.
Boink don't like the Jumpman
And I know
sign.
y'all probably sitting there like, man, it's just a little jump. No, man. No. I'ma say this, bro. There's times where, and y'all really think about this on this point. There's times where people sit there and say, oh, you know, if Jordan ain't wear the shoe, then it shouldn't have a Nike sign on it. Regardless if he didn't wear that shoe, if it was that same exact shoe and it was a different color, why not put a Nike sign on? Because that's where he started with, Nike. I don't care if he didn't wear the shoe. Think about it, man. But this gotta go.
So that gotta go.
This gotta go. I know this Jordan. I know this, but that gotta go. From 1 to 6.
That's a 5, right? That's a
5.
5. Jordan 5. He played in the model. He didn't wear this colorway per se, but he played in the model, right? But they give you this. Rest in peace of Virgil. But they give you this. But boom, Nike Air.
I mean, big bold Nike Air on this.
Big as shit. Nike Air. Now imagine Off-White and Virgil would have came out with this shoe. And again, I hate to keep harping on it, but we love sale.
Don't you get it?
Sale.
Gosh.
Oh, we love sale.
It's just, if you ain't with it, get with it. That's all I'm saying. If you don't, I don't know.
Beautiful. Imagine the same shoe would have released with a big ass Jumpman sign right here. Then what? Then what? Resale probably be the resale price on them motherfuckers would probably be down a couple $100 just because they got a Jumpman sign instead of Nike Air.
And you know what's granted? And this is funny too. I don't know if on y'all end, but I heard this a lot. I heard a lot of people diss this shoe because they said it looked like a pissy shoe. Like someone pissed on it.
It's not piss, y'all. It's
sale.
It's sale. It's sale.
It's sale. It's a classy old vintage look.
Vintage is in right now, so
and you can wipe that off and keep it going.
Yeah, and even if you don't wipe it off, it still looks good.
It looks good because it's sale.
We love sale.
Y'all know. If you didn't know, now you know. Biggie, rest in peace.
Ooh.
Did I tell you about pulling that so strong, bro?
Yo, I like it strong, y'all. I like it strong, yo. That mint, boy. That
mint.
Yeah. Anyway, talking about Jumpman versus Nike Air again, right? So, again, they started doing that Jordan brand thing after the 6s, starting with the 7s. So 7 on down, Jumpman sign. Cool. Now, there's some classic Jordans that have the Jumpman sign on the back. We ain't knocking that as long as it's from 7 on down. And yeah, that got a couple examples right here, you know?
Well, the one is the 7 heads. That, like, as much as I literally say I like the Nike Air on it, this is a retro 7. They stopped making the Nike Air on it. So I got every reason to get this shoe. Now, it would have looked even better with the Nike on it, but we understand it.
And he got another example there too.
Ooh.
Double nickels.
10s are one of my favorite.
One of our favorites.
Oh, that's right, you do like the 10s too.
Oh yeah.
One of our favorite retro Jordans.
Double nickels. With that big ass Jumpman sign on the back. But we not mad at that though because the OGs came with the Jumpman sign.
It's the retro 10.
Right. So, I mean, it'll look funny. It'll look a little funny if that shoe, if all of a sudden they slapped the Nike Air, but the OGs didn't.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Feel me? It would look weird, like seriously.
So, we cool with that. But, again, talking about Nike Air versus Jumpman, suppose, and not to bring him up again because of, his controversies and everything, but suppose Travis would have came out with this shoe right here. This shoe right here. British khakis.
Yes.
Beautiful.
British. We live in America.
British. I'm trying to figure out why he didn't name this shit American khaki or something. I mean, but it didn't. Then again, it don't. It didn't flow.
I'm not.
It don't flow.
I don't.
But anyway, British khaki. British khakis. And suppose this motherfucker had the damn y'all got the wrong shoe.
Wow.
A few moments later.
Back to what we were saying, right? Before there was technical difficulties and motherfuckers be wanting to pick up the wrong shoe.
It's Mr. LaFlame himself. I like that he did that though, but it confused me for a second. I forgot one shoe.
Anyway, British khakis.
Sorry, people.
British khakis. Not American khakis, but British. But boom, Nike Air. You think Travis would have put a Jumpman sign on the back of this motherfucker and sold it to y'all and shit, and y'all would have accepted this? You know what I'm saying? Y'all would have been like, hold up, yo. Travis, bruh, your PEs all got Nike Air on the back, yo. What's up with that? Nike Air. Give it to you how it's supposed to be given. You know what I'm saying? Nike Air. And because it's a Jordan 6, the OGs had Nike Air on the back. Nike Air, we talking Nike Air.
Nike Air. But you know what, bro? Another thing was confusing to me too was we got the Travis 4s that came out.
Right.
But they didn't have Nike Air.
The Houston joints. Right.
Houston.
I had a pair of those, right? And prior as kept, I sold them for that specific reason. Because again, Travis PEs, all them PE 4s that he got. His crew got Chase B and all them got Nike Air on them. Nike Air on them, right?
Yep. But he sold with the people.
He gonna give us that bullshit with a Jumpman sign. Now I had it for a couple. I think I wore it once. It had to go. I need Nike Air. 1 through 6, Nike Air. That's how we living over here. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Call me a hype beast. Whatever the case may be. All these
Grew up with Nike. We grew up with Nike.
No, my Jordan 6s had Nike Air on the back. I don't want no Jumpman sign. And that's just how it is. I mean, to each his own. You know, it's like, I just don't understand this shit. And then, the crazy thing is, most collabs, again, they do it right when they want to do it right. They drop all these GR colorways all year long. And they put the Jumpman sign on it, right? But this right here was the shoe of the year last year for most of y'all. I don't see no Jumpman sign. Nike Air.
And y'all know this is the shoe of the year for y'all because this is the second time we put this shoe up.
Right. 2 episodes and yeah, but hey, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. But Nike Air in sale. Nike Air. Beautiful. Imagine James Whitner would have threw a Jumpman sign on this shit. Man, y'all have been like, oh, I mean, it's alright. Nike Air sets this motherfucker off.
Nike Air. Really. Let's be real.
So, ask yourself, if they can do that for a collab, do it the right way, put Nike Air on it, then why drop all these GRs with a Jumpman sign? Like, why?
And then I say this too. Because regardless of anything, Nike, you're gonna make money off of it. You're gonna make money off of it. You know why you're gonna make money off of it too? You're gonna make money off of 2 ways. Because if they had Jumpman on it, people still gonna buy it. Especially the ones that from the younger era, they don't care about that. But then
the purists, the old heads, like imagine all these GR colorways y'all coming out with. If instead of having that ugly ass Jumpman, imagine what's the yellow joints that dropped last year?
I gave him a special name, but
the toy yellows, whatever the fuck they call.
The goddamn mustards.
Yeah. Imagine the bumblebees. Imagine that joint with a Nike Air on the back. Even though the OGs, granted the OGs had a Jumpman sign, but imagine that shit with a Nike Air on it.
Man, what? And they sold like crazy with the Jumpman on it. So just imagine the Nike. And we know Nike, if it had the Nike sign on there, y'all had charged us more. And we know that. Granted, we pay resale for everything anyway.
Resale would have probably been like $250. I don't give a fuck. I want the Nike Air.
I want the Nike.
It would have been a better shoe. One more example. We want the Nike Air. Look at this shit right here. Look at this. Union came out with a pack. They done dropped about 4 Jordan 4s so far, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I don't have mine with me.
What the fuck did you leave at home, y'all?
I had that shoe problem again.
It just fell on you.
It didn't fall on me. I caught it just in time, but I was like, you know what?
But anyway, this right here. You know what I'm saying? The Desert Moss. Desert Moss. Look at that shit. Beautiful. Nike Air on that ass.
And make sure you see it with that color in it. Oh man.
On that ass. beautiful. How it's supposed to be, because it's a Jordan 4, so 1 through 6. It's supposed to come with this shit. It's not supposed to have no Jumpman sign on it.
You think Union was gonna have that? Oh, we gonna put a regular Jumpman on this? No, we gonna collab. We doing something major. We doing something that's gonna pop your eyes. We gonna put that Nike on it.
Right. So again, ask yourself, if they can do it for a collab, if they can fix the shape and drop it how it's supposed to be done with Nike Air, then why continuously give us these general releases with a Jumpman sign?
Why? Regardless of anything, we're paying that money because let's be real. I haven't bought a pair of shoes or a pair of Jordans that's lower than $200.
Right. So they all cost money
Why can't we
anyway.
get the Nike?
So it's like people settling, but if we stop settling, let that shit sit, let that incorrect shit sit, then this is what we end up getting all the time.
Yep.
General release, new colors, new materials, suede, canvas, whatever the case may be, done right with Nike Air on the back.
Yep.
I want that ass.
Bro, I use another example. Those, I think they're called the Red Thunder 4s that just dropped. I literally seen 5 guys, not the restaurant, y'all. I literally seen 5 guys that knew each other, and they all had that shoe on, walking, and I'm just like
a fucking singing group.
I'm like, you know what, NSYNC. Okay. Anyway, even Justin Timberlake had something different. But anyway, the point what I'm getting at is that shoe was a major hot release shoe, and that was a Jumpman symbol on it. It would have been even better if you'd have put that big bold red Nike on the back of the shoe.
Yeah, Nike Air, just like the OG.
You could put the Jumpman in the tongue. You could put the Jumpman in the bottle. Put it on that. Put that Nike somewhere.
Look at that shit. They even put the Nike Air on the bottom.
On the bottom.
Where it's supposed to be.
Come on,
Where it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you buy a General Release 4 and that ugly ass Jumpman is slapped right on the bottom, and people still buy it because we settling. We settling as a culture when really our money talks. Stop buying that bullshit. Stop buying it. I haven't bought a Jordan from 1 to 6 with a Jumpman sign. Even the Toy Yellows last year. I ain't buying none of that shit, you know, because it ain't right. I need it accurate. Don't give me goddamn hot sauce and tell me it's sriracha sauce, yo.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. I don't want that shit.
And I speak in terms that I have all of my Jordans from 7 on down. Of course, yeah, I have them, but they don't have Nike on them. But I'm cool with that because it's 7 on down.
Look at this, Nike.
Anything before that,
Nike.
oh, best believe you look in that closet of mine, all got Nike on.
Right.
All of them.
You know, we like Nike Air.
Yeah.
I mean, if you didn't get the point of this video by now, we like Nike Air. 1 through 6. I don't care about 7 to what number they on right now? 42? 42?
Really?
I done lost track, yo. I haven't bought since 17. But anyway, that's fine. 1 through 6. Nike. Hold on. Yo, pass me them shit. Here we go. Yeah, shit. I can't even. Yo, all that, yeah. 1 through 6. Nike Air needs to be on that.
Needs to be on.
That's just how it is. A way of life.
It's not that hard.
Yeah,
It's not that hard. As easy as y'all can put that big ass Jumpman on there, you can put that Nike on there. And I would be satisfied. Nike, you can have my money.
All my money.
You can take it.
All right, y'all. To wrap this up, again, another episode, another rant. What's on our mind? Again, for all y'all that stuck around and listened to this shit, what we had to say, and all that good stuff, we love y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
Oh,
From the bottom and the top. Your heart is on this side right now. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Anyway, once again, this is Zone 34. Stay tuned for our next episode. I think we're gonna do like a Jordan 1 collection because we got a lot of them joints, and we're just gonna showcase some of our favorites. Because everybody is waiting for this shoe to drop, and for those that don't have it for whatever reason, I feel sorry for y'all. This is necessary right here. But anyway,
Trust me, I know.
Yeah. We're gonna post our Jordan 1 with some of our favorite Jordan 1s in our stash and whatnot.
Yeah.
But until then, once again, this is Zone 34. I'm NeVah.
Yeah, that boy.
Damn, this shit's strong. Let me slide this motherfucker over, yo. Shit.
Yeah, strong. Okay.
Yeah. In the words of Push. Yeah.
Pushing.
But
Push.
oh yeah, that motherfucking Diet Coke. Yeah. That's some good feel good right there. Yo, that motherfucker be talking about cocaine like yo, he the biggest goddamn drug dealer since Pablo.
I really don't want to go in his closet and look at his shoes, and it's not shoes. I'm just saying, it's not a box. It's bricks.
Box of bricks.
I'm talking more white than more sale, because that's what it looks. Sale. I see somebody else like sale.
Yeah, that. What you got on your feet, Joe?
Oh well, now we was talking about Nike. We don't play about that. We want the Nikes on those. So I got these. I feel like I slept on these, bro. I slept, and I walked in the store, and I looked. I said, "Y'all got a 7?" And the lady said,
Nike Air.
"We got 1 7 left, sir." I said, "Ma'am, get it."
Yep.
And you see it, right?
Sports Illustrated joint.
Yeah, I didn't put the color laces in them. I let them.
Stars Born.
I don't mind the color laces. It's just felt like, this one.
Shit, I'm talking about. I'm gonna hit y'all with some
got, bro?
classic. I'm gonna hit y'all with some classic shit. Like everybody ain't even down with this shit for real.
Yes, we don't tie our shoes.
Yeah, at all. But
Ooh.
in the words of Kanye, Air Jordan 1 KOs, bread color. You know what I'm saying? It don't have Nike Air on it, but Nike close enough. Close enough. I'm actually this shit with a Jumpman sign on it. Like, ugh. Actually, they did come out with some KOs.
I remember that.
A decade ago that had the Jumpman. I ain't got none of that shit though.
I picked it up in my hand and I was like, oh, I love the fit. Oh no.
Pass.
Nah, my mom was actually with me. She was like, what's wrong with it? Mom, what's right with it? Let's go. We need to talk.
Gotta have Nike, but yeah, the bread KOs, another classic colorway. I love it, so it is what it is.
That's you.
But yeah, until next time, y'all.
Deuces. Shop up Deuces.
All that.
I'm gonna call Pusha, see if he got some more of that.